Oh, thank God, it's actually working this time. Because last stream I did, this feature wasn't working that much. Hey everyone, it's Steven from Toast to Mac, and welcome to another YouTube live stream. It is 5 p.m. on Friday. Hope you're all having a great week so far. And I see that Sharon Starkey is here. Awesome, good to see you. Hope your week is going well. So, this is actually a pretty important stream today. It's going to be a short one, but it is important nonetheless. So we're going to wait a few minutes for people to get here because I would like as much input as possible. So before we get to the topic today, let's talk a little bit about how my work week has been. It's been unusually quiet this particular week, which is pretty weird because this week was 4th of July, and usually when it comes to retail work, usually holidays are like jam-packed with people trying to take advantage of special deals or discounts or stuff like that. But this week, not just the 4th of July, but the rest of that week was pretty quiet for the most part. It wasn't really that busy, which was pretty unusual. Then I heard from one of the other customers that a parade nearby was going on. I was thinking, oh, that's the reason. And the people that did come to the workplace to buy stuff wanted to take advantage of the fact that people were enjoying the parade and there wasn't that many customers at the place at the time. But even though it was quiet, it was still pretty productive. And the reason for that is a while back I gave some advice to management in terms of how to improve the workplace in terms of getting credit apps for that particular spot. And earlier this week, I heard from one of the supervisors and they told me, hey, just want to let you know the managers are trying your idea, so let's see how it works. And, you know, not only did it feel good that they were taking my advice, but the important thing is my advice worked. Not just for me, but for a few other associates as well. So that's a good thing because this shows that, oh, it's not just me trying to better my own position. This is me trying to help improve the workplace, and my advice works because it wasn't just me succeeding, it was the other coworkers succeeding as well, which is the most important part. So it felt really good that I could actually contribute and make a difference to the workplace, and I was almost tempted to say, you know, it's almost as if good things happen when people listen to me. Maybe people should do it more often. But no, I didn't actually say that. But enough about that. Let's get to the topic we have today, which, since I think enough time has passed, and hopefully everything's working. Okay, good. I had to check on my phone to make sure that the stream was actually running. So, let's talk about what we're here today, and that is to brainstorm ideas for the live streams. For those who don't know, I recently made a decision to make a shift from Twitch live streams to YouTube live streams. Reason being is that there was stuff going on Twitch I didn't like, and I wasn't really finding much success there anyway, so I decided to move here. But the question becomes, if I'm going to live stream right here on YouTube, what are we going to do? Because it's not just the platform that needs to change, I think. It's also that that maybe the live streams themselves need to be different. After all, this YouTube channel is mostly about autism education and like how to help improve the lives of autistic people. So constantly doing gameplays every single live stream, it might not work for some. I mean, it may be difficult to believe for some people, but not everybody enjoys video games. So we gotta do something to, to try to cater to as many people as possible for these live streams. Like for the YouTube videos and shorts, I already have an idea of what audience I'm targeting, but for the live streams, I want it to be something that people can come to after a long week of school or work and just enjoy themselves, just have a good time. So that's why I'm doing this, to get some feedback from all of you and see what ideas you have. But before I get to the ideas that I myself have, let's talk about some ideas of streams that I'm not going to do. And they're for very good reasons. First and foremost, I am not doing long plays of video games. That's done. Like on Twitch, I was doing a playthrough of Tales of Symphonia and also Lego 2K Drive. Not going to do those anymore. There are two reasons for that. First is that in order to fully enjoy it, you would have to watch everything that's going on from beginning to end. And that's unfortunate for those who might miss a stream because they don't watch the stream, or they might not be able to because maybe they have something else going on, maybe they're sick, or maybe there's something up with the internet connection, and they may miss out. In order to catch everything, they would have to go back to the previous videos or streams to see, and that's not exactly fair. And the other thing is that there weren't that many people watching it live. There were some people watching it afterwards, but not enough watching it live. Sharon Starkey says, I do not watch the gaming ones. I have no interest. Yeah, that's okay. That is perfectly fine. We don't have to do gaming streams every single stream. Like, there may be some special occasions where I might want to do that, which I will get to in a bit. But for the most part, no. It's not going to be gaming live streams every single time. I want to try to mix things up a little bit, kind of like my younger brother Thomas was telling me, to diversify my content, diversify my live streams, stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I am not going to be doing long plays of video games unless it's for a particular special occasion, which I will get to in a bit. Now, here's the other type of live streams I will not do. I will not do live streams where we're talking about news or current events, because honestly, I'm just going to be blunt. There's already enough people reporting about bad news or bad things happening. I don't need to add on to it. Like, this is supposed to be live streams where people come to enjoy themselves, not like look at bad news like, oh, there's something terrible happening over here or something bad happening over there. Like, if they want news like that, I feel like they could just go to like the news channels like CNN, Fox, BBC, or stuff like that. You don't come to a live stream to feel bad. You come to a live stream to enjoy yourself and have fun, right? So those are the two types of live streams I will not do. But the gameplay one, like I said, it'll be like the long play ones anyway. There'll be special exceptions, which I'll get to in a bit. And as for news, I feel like the only exception I would make for that is if it was a collaboration live stream. Like if I was live streaming alongside someone else in order to cover the article, because there's a good chance that I may miss some things and I may need a fresh pair of eyes and ears or a mind in order to maybe look at the article differently. So if such an opportunity arises, I will let you know in advance. So those are the two things that I will not do. Now, let's talk about some ideas that I do have, that I do want to do, and then I want to turn it over to you, the audience, to let me know what kind of live streams that you would like for me to do. So, here is idea number one. Idea number one that I have is a Nintendo 64 extravaganza. And what is that? It would basically be a subathon where subscribers can actually pick different Nintendo 64 games to enjoy. Now, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, didn't you just say that you weren't going to do long play streams? I'm not. The beauty of this extravaganza idea is that it gives people a taste of different kind of games that were around at the time. And talk about different childhood memories I had with this game, or like maybe explore a game I never got the chance to play and something like that. It's just something fun, but also encouraging people to subscribe, because the more people subscribe, the longer the stream would go, and they would get to choose which game they would like to play. So that's one idea I have in mind, but it's kind of in the rough draft stage. It's not really finalized yet, so I'll let you know more about that later. The second idea I have is there is, for those who've been, sorry, let me get my words right. Yeah. So some of you may know that I have been working with an old friend of mine from high school in terms of promoting his sensory toy business called Tiny Dragon's Treasure Trove. What that is a business that wants to create sensory toys that are more accessible for the special needs community. Now, tomorrow there is going to be a new video coming out showcasing an unboxing video where you'll get to see 3 new dragon plushies that are going to come out, assuming they haven't come out already. And I'm not going to show them to you right now. You'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. Sorry. But what I was thinking about, and I'd like your feedback on like whether or not you think this is a good idea. What I would like to do is a special live stream where we could do a giveaway of the dragon plushies. And basically how this would work, and Mom kind of gave a little input on the idea, is for people who want to participate in the giveaway, they would have to be subscribed to the channel. They would have to take a look at least one video I made and let me know what they thought of it. And then they would have to give a short story of like why they want a dragon plushie, or maybe why their child would love a dragon plushie. And they would be entering for a drawing, like names in a hat. And then from there, a winner will be chosen at random, and then from that point, once a winner is chosen, they will get to choose which dragon plushie they want. And basically, this would keep going until all of the plushie dragons have a new home to go to. So that's an idea I have. I've not put in a date yet, but I really want to give this stream a try, because I want to not only get these plushie dragons a nice home to go to for people to enjoy, but also that it also helps promote Tiny Dragon's Treasure Trove, obviously. And I want to create something that's fun for the audience, and it gives them a chance to engage, participate, and maybe even get something out of it, you know? So once I get more details on like how exactly that's going to go, what are we going to do during the live stream, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be me just talking all the time. So once all that is finalized, I will let you know on either the Facebook groups, the Toaster Mac Facebook page, or the Toaster Mac Facebook page, or the YouTube community post. So just keep an eye out on that. I think doing an unboxing live stream on the Dragon Toys would be cool. I mean, it could, except for the fact that the unboxing is already done, unfortunately. Sorry. That, and we could do an unboxing video of something at some point, but right now we need to focus on growing the audience right now. So, right now we're just brainstorming ideas to make the kind of live streams that would not only make people who are subscribed to the channel come and watch, but also attract potential new subscribers to the channel as well. You know, let them know that there's something here for almost everyone to enjoy. So maybe we can do an unboxing live stream at some point. Maybe not. I'd rather wait on that until the audience for the live streams grow. But I will make a note of it. Unboxing live streams. I'll just go and mark that down right now. For those that are worried about the crackling, that's just the notebook. Just going to write down the notes. I find it easier that I can commit it to memory if I write stuff down. All right. So we got the N64 extravaganza idea, We also have the Dragon Plushie giveaway stream. And as soon as I finalize everything, I'll let you know as soon as possible. The third idea is the annual, well, I wouldn't say annual per se, but a birthday stream where I will be live streaming on November 25th, which is my birthday. Oh, I know people love to watch unboxing videos, but unfortunately for me, the boxes are already open, so a little hard to do that. So, but I will definitely keep that in mind. So the third one is on my birthday, November 25th. I want to stream for maybe not the entire day, but maybe a few hours. Like the last time I did a very long live stream, my computer kept crashing, but that was a much older computer. This one really shouldn't have a problem. So basically the idea is I would do a live stream of that day, you know, just doing something that I would enjoy. And since the Super Mario RPG remake is coming out around that time, that's what I'll be doing. You know, kind of share some of my childhood memories, play the remake as long as people want it. And again, if people subscribe to the channel, they could extend the time of the stream. Now, the reason that I'm saying that people subscribing to the channel would extend the stream is because we're not really at a point where we can monetize the content yet. And until we get to that point, we can't use things like super chats in order to alter the gameplay or alter the special stream or whatever. So subscribers is the best way to help the channel grow right now. The other thing is that people come and watch the live streams like this, and they also you know, interact with the content. That is what's really going to get us to the point where we can actually monetize the content in streams. So, those are the three ideas I have in mind. There is, actually, there is something I forgot. Next Friday, we're going to be doing a discussion stream like this. And then next Friday, we're actually going to be doing a live stream where I talk about why I love Super Mario so much. Because there was the Mario movie that came out earlier this year. There is the Mario Oreos that are coming to stores on the 10th. And there's also the Mario RPG remake. So I feel like this is a really good year for Mario. And I feel like that would be a very great discussion in terms of like why I like Super Mario. And essentially how Super Mario got me into video games in the first place, and how it sparked my imagination and whatnot, and why I'm so creative. So that's something to look forward to next week. We may try that at an earlier time. Like, I know a couple people said they like to keep the streams around noon. I tried it around 5 p.m. to kind of see what difference it would make, because remember, this is all experimental right now. So we don't really know, like, what's going to work, what's not going to work. So what I may do next week is shift the live streams back to noon on Fridays, see where it goes from there, or maybe I need to do it at 3 p.m. Mountain Time or something else. You know, this is why it's good to kind of experiment early on when there's not that much expectations on you. So that way you can kind of figure out what works, what doesn't work. Find your niche, for lack of a better expression. So, that is basically all the ideas I have so far. Now we're going to turn it over to the audience to see what ideas they would have. I know Sharon Starkey talked about unboxing videos. So I could do unboxing streams. That's what she said. Not unboxing videos, unboxing streams. So I could do unboxing streams at some point, but the question is for what? Like the Dragon plushies are already done, so I can't do that. Otherwise it would be disingenuous. So maybe what I could do is look up other stores that have like special sensory toys or maybe certain products that stand out, and maybe do an unboxing video like that. Oh, Sharon asks, how long do you plan on I know how to speak English, dang it. How long do you plan on running your live stream when you have them? On Twitch, I used to do for 2 hours, but I'm actually thinking for the YouTube live streams, I'm thinking about only doing it for 1 hour for a couple reasons. One is that talking for more than an hour when you're trying to treat the webcam over here as like the other person, it can get tiring after a while. And I know it sounds weird because some people know I like to talk and I'm a loud speaker, but there's only so long I can keep it up for. Like, the only way I could have gotten away with doing 2 or more hours of live streaming is if I was doing gameplay, because at least I had something else to focus on and something else to talk about, rather than trying to have a discussion like already in advance. But yeah, this will probably be a little bit shorter, but for the most part, we're going to keep the YouTube live streams for about an hour. Unless it's like for special live streams, but when that time comes, when there's a special live stream, I will let all of you know in advance. Like, again, on the Toastamac Facebook page and also on the YouTube community post. So definitely unboxing videos. We could do that. Another YouTuber last week had talked about the possibility of collaboration streams, and I would like to do that. There's actually a couple people that I've collaborated with in the past, like Says Francis. I'm not sure if she uses that username anymore. Oh, Gyroscope's here. Hey, Gyroscope, good to see you. How you doing? Actually, it's good that you came here because I was running out of things to say. Anyway, so last week someone mentioned about collaboration streams. I'd like to do that. And a couple people I've collaborated with in the past is Says Francis, and I'm not really sure if she uses that username anymore. But we've collaborated a couple times, and who knows, maybe I'll ask her to join up again. Sharon says, I would focus on shorter live streams like 30 minutes. After that, you lose the attention span. Okay. Oh, Heinz Sing's here. If I mispronounce your name, I sincerely apologize. So, Heinz Sing's here, and he says, I suggest streams should be about the importance of diversity, inclusion, and equality for autism community, because many think diversity is about race, but it's not just about race. That's another idea. Let me go and write that down. Here, let me go and write that down. Now understand, the live streams are not going to be just one thing and one thing only, because I personally believe that variety is the spice of life and status quo is the starch. So I like to vary things up. So I like the unboxing stream idea, and I like the streams talking about the importance of diversity. So I'm going to go and write that down right now. Let's see. So Sharon says focus on shorter streams like 30 minutes, and Gyroscope says agreed. I tend to go blank on the longer streams. That's actually an excellent point. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Usually, I thought the average of live streams would have to be about like, nope, wrong way. There we go. Usually, I thought that live streams would have to go for like at least an hour. But 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes could be easier. It means like a shorter window for viewers to get in, but like you said, longer live streams, some people could risk going blank after a while. So yeah, let me go and write that down. Okay, there we go. Gyroscope says, I would look into having a sort of mascot or avatar, something to make you stick out for the competition. Actually, funny you should mention that because a while back there was a college. Should I say buddy? Yeah, I guess I could say. There was a college colleague, a buddy of mine, that goes by the name Data Drainer 07. And what he did was he actually designed a couple of avatars for me and my younger brother Thomas. This was back when Toastamac was a gaming channel and we wanted some icons to stand out. And I can't say too much yet, but he's actually working on updating the... Yeah. So, my college buddy of mine is actually working on an updated version of the avatars. So, I don't know all the details on that yet, but I'm sure he'll let me know as soon as at least a draft is ready. So, once those updated avatars are there, what I may do is I could update the channel art, and then maybe have something in the live stream where I show off the mascots. Maybe like the Steven avatar right here, the Thomas avatar right there. God, it's so hard to direct like this. So something like that. Actually, you could talk to... Oh, really? She does that? Okay. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned TikTok, Gyroscope. I actually have a TikTok page where I have a few shorts on there already, but I have not looked into making highlight videos yet, which I probably should, because what I want to do is highlight some of my older autism videos, kind of vary it up a little bit, show a little clip, and then, say, want to watch the full video? Click here, or go to the YouTube channel Toastamac. So, I feel like I want to look at a tutorial video first on how to make a good highlight video, because I feel like there's going to be a bit more to it than just take a section of the video, reformat the size, and then boom. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely look nibble up, no problem. QuickButt is us constantly working for work, though. Okay, so I can get in touch with those two and see where it goes. Heinzing, I think I already saw that comment and I've already written it down. So that's a good idea for a stream, maybe for like a live stream topic or two. So I'll keep that in mind. It's just that these live streams are going to vary a little bit, just to keep things interesting. Sharon Starkey says, how about interviewing people in the community that run nonprofits or autism-friendly businesses? Ooh, that's an excellent idea. Hold on. Let me write that down. Interview... Okay. As for messaging / awareness of autism, don't fall into the trap of making autism your entire identity. Someone who used to know constantly push that as their main identity. It's great to use your platform to raise awareness, but having it become who you are is ultimately self-defeating. Oh, okay. That's a very good point. Like, like, that is a good point. Like, autism is not my entire identity. And actually, I think I made a video a while back, a long time back, about the difference of saying individual with autism and autistic, like identity first, or like language first or identity first. I believe that's what it was. And one of the things about one of the points that was mentioned about saying autistic and like people with autism is that when people say people with autism, some people get the idea that autism is separated from the individual, which is not true. But on the other hand, autism does not completely define you. At the end of the day, you define you. And actually, in my recent autism videos, I've actually been trying to make content that would help autistic individuals in terms of like how to improve time management, and also what are specialized interests. And then this next autism video coming up on the 15th, that's going to be about how you can turn your specialized interest into a passion or a career. So what I'm doing with recent videos is making videos that can help people, whether they themselves are autistic, or like maybe someone who's watching this knows someone else that they're autistic, and so on and so forth. Something that can help people. Like, I feel like last year I did a lot of videos where I identify certain things in regards of autism, but like for my content, I want content that can help not only the autistic community, but also individuals outside the autistic community, you know? So, oh, right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I probably should focus on the camera a little bit more. Like, that's more of like an eye contact thing with me than anything else. That's something I'm going to have to work on. Actually, let me write that down. That's more of an eye contact thing for me than anything else. Cause like it's like an itty bitty little dot right there, and there's like this big screen right in front of me. Right, that makes sense. So I'm gonna write that down. Camera focus is a very difficult thing to get over. Okay, let me write that down too. There we go. Draw out a smiley face and put that over the camera with a tiny hole in. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should. Though I think I have to be careful about the placement. Like maybe I could put like right underneath the webcam. Yeah, I could probably put like right underneath the webcam, you know, give me a face to focus on rather than just a tiny little dot or circle. But yeah, I'll work on that. And that's kind of the beauty of this live stream right here, is because this is just experimental stuff. This is where I should say, not just we, that I'm trying to figure everything out. This is kind of experimental, like just dipping the feet in the water, try to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and stuff like that. And I already got a few ideas already, thanks to all of you. So, I think we're gonna go ahead and take Sharon Starkey's advice and kind of wrap this up right about this point. So kind of keep it around 30 minutes. So I got some very, very good and useful feedback today. Thank you all very much for that. I really appreciate it. So the things we're gonna have to focus on is reducing the live stream time to 30 minutes. It may decrease the window where people can get into the streams, but as Gyroscope mentioned, it would also help me with my focus. But also, like if it's the stream goes on too long, if I don't have anything else to focus, like gameplay or stuff like that, I could end up running out of things to say or lose focus and stuff like that. So cut the stream down to 30 minutes. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Focus more on the webcam. I will focus more on that as well. So I'll probably take your advice. Maybe do like a smiley face right below the webcam. Maybe it'll help. It also helps that the webcam, where it's positioned, is right below the comments or right below the chat box. So that way I don't even have to look that far to, it also, like, I don't even have to look that far to look at the stream. Like, I just look a tiny bit up, then look back to the webcam. It also gives time to edit the stream to post later. Yeah, that's another good point. Like, the less I have to edit, the better. And I probably don't have to do too heavy on the editing, really. I'll just probably have to cut out the wait screen, because that's just an invitation for people to get in. Sharon Starkey says, thank you. Good feedback from everyone, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, trust me, Gerald. I don't even have the view counter right now. I don't even have the view counter displayed at all. So I don't know how many people are watching this. Maybe it's 3, maybe it's 5, maybe it's 100 for all I know. But it's... yeah, so I'm not going to worry too much about the view count. I'll also write that down. There we go. Good. That number gave you... well, it's a good thing I didn't look at the view counter then. All right. So, this has been a very productive stream. Thank you so much. Going to focus on reducing the stream time to 30 minutes to improve focus. Focus more on the webcam. Go over these ideas that I've written down. Go over different topics and see if I can get people to interview during these live streams. Because I think the interview idea is an excellent idea. Not just for like other autistic individuals, but also when, if I can get a hold of some people who are in charge of nonprofit organizations and stuff like that. I think that's like a great opportunity for live streaming opportunities. So yeah, this was some great ideas. A very productive stream. Thank you all so much. Gyroscope says, no, I mean my views when I stream. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at myself. Just so we're clear. So wait, okay. So that's going to be it for the stream. So next Friday, we're going to try again at noon and see what results that gets. Like, see if noon works best, or maybe 5 p.m. works best, because I noticed on the algorithms for my content, I noticed that the age group that watches my content the most is between the age of 20 to 40, somewhere around that age bracket. So we're not thinking about so we're not thinking too much about like a child getting out of grade school, but more like someone who's around my age, someone who may have more time in the middle of the day to watch streams like this. Maybe they could catch it at noon during their lunchtime. Maybe that's it. So we're going to try this again next Friday at noon Mountain Time. And this time we're going to talk about Super Mario and why I love Super Mario so much. 5 p.m. is highly competitive, but noon is very niche. Like, by niche, do you mean like a popular time to stream or like competitive? Poke about and do different times. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Kind of experimenting. Like, we'll do it again at noon, or maybe we'll do another live stream at 2. I do not want to do... like, maybe I can do an experimental stream around, like, 8 or 9 or something like that. But let's experiment with noon first and see what results we get from that. So, that's going to be it for the live stream. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this right now live or whether it's done, and if you enjoy what you see, consider liking and subscribing to Toastamac to stay up to date in our latest videos. Also hit the bell icon. That way you'll know as soon as I'm ready to stream. Because when I post to Facebook groups, I notice that it kind of takes a little bit for the post to get approved. So the fastest way for you to know... Oh, when I say niche, I mean you're going to get a small audience, but one that is probably going to be dedicated. Oh, that's a good point. That is a very good point. So... Joe, what was I going to say? So the best way to keep up to date on when I'm going to stream again is to click the bell icon after you subscribe, and it'll give you a notification of when I'm going live. So, this has been a very productive stream. Thank you very much for watching. I'm really glad that people showed up to the stream, got some very good information to deal with, and until the next stream, see you later.